Luzon dito sa Legazpi Albay. Isang mainit na labanan ang ating inaatabayanan. Manuel switching. De Ocampo. Bang! This is what superstars do. Buhay na buhay ang matangga.
Kasi hindi ng araw ang pagtanggap tao.
Buddy, dear PBA Sabado special live on TV5. We all love everybody here. Warriors ay itataya yung kanilang unblemished record as we go inside this Calasiao Sports Complex. We are jam-packed. Ang makakatapat ng NLEX Road Warriors, aba, ang defending champion, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel. Etong sina Kevin Alas, aba, makikipagbakbakan kay L.A. Tenorio and the rest of those guys from the defending champs. Hello everybody, Magumarchin po ang lingkod. Makakasama natin, former PBA MVP. They have won 2 in a row already. Sharing is caring in a block party. Look at what they did versus Kia.
They really shared the ball. 39 assists is a huge number. Normally, if you get into the 20s, you're happy as a coach, but 39 is a very good sign for Ginebra coming into today.
Barangay Ginebra looking to lean on those assists and those blocks once again if they want to make it 3 in a row. Another guy we are going to be paying attention to is who are they calling the King of the North? Justin Brownlee, 26, 10, and 7 in his last outing. He hasn't been as explosive as last year, but he is coming about.
Yeah, he got off to a slow start, but he had a great game last game. He's really starting to find the flow with the triangle offense, and that's scary for opponents today.
So let's see if Justin Brownlee can improve even more here in the Governor's Cup as he goes up against this monster of an import for the NLEX Road Warriors. They are calling him just what the doctor ordered for Coach Yang Giao. They are now 4-0.
If you see right there, he's averaging almost 21 rebounds a game. He's also very efficient at 52% from the field. That's exactly what you want. He's doing the dirty work, and he's got 4 wins under his belt, and NLEX in first place.
NLEX, one of the reasons is their import in Fuller. The other is how they are flexing their muscles inside. These guys are currently #1 in the PBA in terms of rebounding per game.
That's really their strength. They're averaging over 20 offensive rebounds per game, which is a huge number. It'll be very interesting to see if they're able to do that today against a very tall Ginebra lineup.
And we see Greg Slaughter front and center here, and surprise, surprise, Japet Aguilar is in the building. He'll still be playing this game before he pushes towards Lebanon to join Gilas Pilipinas. Greg Slaughter, he is the center of attention. Major Pain, this guy's one of your boys. You played alongside around.
He's been always a very efficient player. In last game, 8 for 9 from the field. Going into the triangle offense, he moves very well without the ball. That's more his style of play at this stage in his career. Took advantage of that last game and exploded with 16 points in very limited time.
14 minutes of action, 16 points for another former MVP in the PBA, and he'll be matched up today against that dreaded backcourt rotation of the NLEX Road Warriors. We're talking about Kevin Louis Alas and Carlo Lastimosa.
Both of those guys have played great so far. They're both very efficient. These are 2 offensive juggernauts, and they're both shooting the ball very well. Again, it's going to be interesting. Tim Cohn is known as a defensive coach. What game plan does he have to stop Carlo Lastimosa and Kevin Alas? You see right there, he's an outside shooter. If he can draw Ginebra's big men away from the basket, that will be a big advantage for NLEX today.
Inyahan, the 3rd leading scorer in that squad right now, close to 11 per ball game, but he will have his work cut out for him, as we've already shown you. Slaughter, Aguilar, Devance, and the rest of the guys here. As Asi Taulava just said hello. Are you guys friends now?
I think so. He gave me a high five. He smiled. I thought he might have punched me right there. He had a good clean shot. He didn't do it, so maybe he likes me now.
That would have been good TV, too. And the atmosphere here is electric. Let's send it over to the Coliseum announcer for the introductions here in Calasiao, Pangasinan.
Featuring the Barangay Ginebra San Miguel and the NLEX Road Warriors. Let's meet the players from both teams. Mga PBA, put your hands together for your Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Number 0, Paolo Taha. Number 3, Saul Mercado. Number 5, LA Tenorio. Number 6, Scotty Thompson. Number 10, Dave Marcelo. Number 13, JJ Helterbrand. Number 14, Kevin Peren. Number 15, Jericho De Guzman. Number 18, Jammer Hamito. Number 20, Greg Slaughter. Number 25, Javed Aguilar. Number 27, Jeremy Cruz. Number 31, Elgin Moriano. Number 32, Justin Brownlee. Number 34, Chris Ellis. Number 38, Jody Vance. And number 47, Mark Kagiwa. Mga ka-PBA, your barangay Ginebra San Miguel with the kids of Pangasinan. And now, let's make some noise for your NLEX Road Warriors. Number 1, Eman Montfort. Number 3, Wami Johnson. Number 5, Jansen Rios. Number 6, Kevin Alas. Number 9, Carlo Lastimosa. Number 11, Jonas Villanueva. Number 12, Larry Fonasher. Number 16, Raul Soyud. Number 17, Kenny Calo. Number 19, Rama Luceti. Number 20, Alex Valiani. Number 23, Aaron Fuller. Number 37, J.R. Kinyahan. Number 45, Max Barahel. And number 88, Asito Lava. Ladies and gentlemen, the NLEX Road Warriors for the kids of Pangasinan. And we invite both teams to meet at center court for the traditional handshake. And now mga ka-PBA, let's hear a few messages from your PBA stars to represent the NLEX Road Warriors. Number 12, Larry Fonasher.
Magandang hapon po sa Kalasyaw, Pangasinan. Salamat sa pag-imbita sa amin dito. Excited na po kami na nabigyan kayo ng exciting game. Sana po mag-enjoy kayo. Sa lahat ng Ginebra fans today, pag hindi po kayo nag-cheer para sa amin, hindi kayo pwede dumaan sa NLEX mamaya.
Thank you very much, Larry Fonasher. And now to represent the Barangay Ginebra San Miguel, number 5, LA Tenorio.
Magandang gabi po, magandang hapon, Kalasyaw, Pangasinan. Maraming salamat po sa pag-imbita sa amin dito ng Team NLEX ng Barangay Ginebra. Nagpapasalamat kami sa JCI Bangus for giving us the opportunity to play here after how many years. So, palakpakan po natin ang JCI Bangus. Maraming salamat. And continue to support PBA. So, maraming salamat. Sana mag-enjoy po kayo.
Thank you very much, LA Tenorio. Mga ka-PBA, are you ready? And now introducing the starters for your Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. At center, number 25, Javed Aguilar. At forward, number 32, Justin Brownlee. Also at forward, number 38, Joe DeVance. At guard, number 6, Connie Thompson. And also at guard, number 5, LA Tenorio. Head coach for Barangay Ginebra is Tim Cone. And now, here are the starters for the NLEX Road Warriors. At guard, number 3, Wami Johnson. Also at guard, number 5, Jansen Rios. At center, number 88, Asito Lava. At forward, number 12, Larry Fonasher. And also at forward, number 23, Aaron Fuller. Head coach for the NLEX Road Warriors is Yengel. For our ceremonial toss, may we invite next at the court the president of JCI Dagupan Bangus, Mr. BJS Basandari. President of the Rotary Club. Together with the PBA Commissioner, Mr. Chito Narbasa. Thank you very much, Mr. PJS Vasandani, Dr. Asho G. Vasandani, Mayor Armand Bauzon, and Governor Amado Pogias Vino, Mr. PBA Commissioner, Mr. Chito Narvasa. The referees for the ball game, Arnold Gilligan,
And the starters have been introduced. The stage is just about set. We are about to get going, coming to you live from Calasiao in Pangasinan. Ito na ang ating first quarter at itati ng Cobra. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. Masantos, iyang nga rin. Udsi kayo amin. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat nanonood sa lahat ng sulok na Pilipinas. Ball is up. At ang palakasan sa Pangasinan is now on. The 4-0 NLEX Road Warriors getting first crack at the basket. And it must be noticed, Eric here, Asi Taulava making his first start for the 4-0 NLEX Road Warriors. Now Coach Cheng has utilized that entire lineup as part of his starting unit.
A classic Yangao style, always juggling up the lineup, have to be ready. I like to play with Asi starting. He got a good warm-up in, and he's ready to go.
Brownlee over at the other end has Rios in front of him. Devans flips it up, but overcooks it. Asi will secure that board. Johnson racing down the right side. Tenorio stopping him on his tracks. Ponacher off the curl, catch and shoot. Jumper doesn't work. Aguilar with the board.
It's going to be a real contrast of styles. You can see it right away. NLEX is looking to push the ball. Ginebra is more of a deliberate offense. They're getting into their triangle offense, looking to execute with a lot of screens and a lot of movement off the ball.
Tenorio from the right wing. Gets it over to Brownlee. Taken away almost by Rios. Rios will complete that steal.
Nice pass.
Fuller to the cup. Excellent move. Excellent pass coming from Rios.
Great defense to start that out. Good hustle to chase down the ball, and great pass and finish. NLEX is off to a great start here, up 4-0.
4-0 for the team that is 4-0. Tenorio has Johnson watching over him. Brownlee contending with Rios once again. Devans with a 12-footer. That's good.
Nice. Very patient offense there by Ginebra. Got a great shot for Joe Devans right inside his range there.
Taulava drawing the defense of Aguilar away from the cup. Ponacher trying to elude Japet. Fuller again, a recipient of a beautiful pass.
Great pass by Larry Ponacher. Fuller finishes again. He's been the recipient of two great passes by his teammates.
Devans from the high post gets it over to Tenorio. LA though.
A rare turnover for LA Tenorio. He only has 4 turnovers going into today total. So that's a rare turnover by him to start the game here. Really.
This is our fresh move brought to us by Rigzona. Won't let you down. Johnson with the letter, gets it over to left. All of a sudden pulls the trigger. Rami Johnson delivers the long bomb.
Lots of confidence. Great start for NLEX.
That is a 3-point shot brought to us by Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera. The NLEX Road Warriors off to a blitzing start, forcing Barangay Ginebra into this early timeout. Alam niyo po, tuwing dumadayo ang inyong PBA sa iba't ibang probinsya sa buong Pilipinas, it's not just about the basketball game. It's actually a big weekend, just like this one where Coach Jojo Lastimosa led the NLEX Basketball Clinic for Children. Always a great way to give back to the community.
Great way to connect with the community right before their game, teach some kids some basketball, do some outreach programs. Great to see.
So all kinds of, all kids from Calasiao at sa mga karating pook dito, talaga namang nag-enjoy sa NLEX Clinic na ginanap ngayong weekend. Barangay Ginebra down by 7 early in this game. Coach Tim Cohn forced into that early timeout.
Didn't like what he saw to start the game. Great start by NLEX. They came out of the timeout, went right to their import Brownlee. Be interesting to see what they do this possession to hopefully get back in this game.
Ball batted away by Rios there.
Another turnover by Ginebra.
Chongson gets it to Taulava. Bonasher swings it around. Rios to the corner. Here comes the three-pointer. Bang!
Great ball movement by NLEX. Sets up a corner three from Chongson.
Hatid sa atin yan ng Oppo FB Plus dual selfie camera. Already 2 3-pointers in the bag for the NLEX Road Warriors. Wala pang 3 minuto lumilipas dito sa Calasiao. Another turnover by Barangay Ginebra.
A lot of turnovers here to start the game. NLEX is capitalizing on those and shooting well from the field. And they're setting up with another opportunity here to extend the lead.
Already 4 turnovers para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Rios is open. Doesn't work that time. Asi was trying to battle Brownlee for the board. That's going to be a foul on the big man.
Another great shot by NLEX, though. You got to like it. If you're NLEX, they got an open look at a 3. Just didn't go down that time.
Barangay Ginebra with an opportunity to snap out of their funk. Dribblers, ilabas na ang ating mga smartphone dahil ito na ang ating unang Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question. Bago ngayon, ilang taon na ang nakaraan mula nung huling nagkaroon ng official PBA game sa Pangasinan? Number 1, 5. Number 2, 10. Number 3, 15. Chongson on the attack.
NLEX pushing the ball again, looking to shoot quick. Great block by Justin Brownlee. Great defensive play by Justin Brownlee there. Blocks a shot and pushed the ball in transition. Drew a foul here. Officials are going to see if it was a flagrant or just a normal foul.
Regular pushing foul whistled here on Johnson. So we take another look at it. His momentum carrying him into the body of Brownlee. Barangay Ginebra down by 10 early as they inbound from the sideline. Aguilar from the left side. Trying to use his footwork contra Kitaulava. Devance locks it down. All 4 points para sa Barangay Ginebra, courtesy of JDB.
He's had 2 mid-range jumpers, been able to knock him down. He's always been a good mid-range jump shooter. Exactly what the triangle is going to get you, and he's just working the offense.
Uh-oh, that's going to be an offensive foul on NLEX. Looks like Chongson was caught with an illegal pick.
That's 3 quick fouls. Start the game, he was playing so well too, made a couple of 3-pointers, and now he's probably going to have to get subbed out because he's in early foul trouble.
Tenorio on the attack, swings it around. Thompson to Brownlee. Justin misses. Johnson with the board, pitches it over to Fuller. Fuller has LA to beat. Oh! What a chase down by Brownlee!
Another big block by Justin Brownlee, playing defense today.
Thompson to Aguilar.
Great pass.
And listen to this crowd roar!
Finally, Ginebra's able to get out on the fast break and make something happen there. Great pass by Scotty Thompson.
Chongson looking to silence them. Wami with a one-hander. Could not bounce home. Brownlee with a board. Barangay Ginebra pushing the action.
Ginebra pushes the ball again.
Aguilar went up without the leather. And ball will go back to NLEX.
Justin Brownlee's really sparked Ginebra here with his defense. Had a couple of huge shot blocks like this one right here on a shore basket. Ginebra had 11 shot blocks last game, and they're starting out today with two big shot blocks by Justin Brownlee.
Jongson backpedals. Almost lost his footing. He did, actually.
He had the matchup he wanted. Was going to try to isolate Japeth Aguilar there at the top. Made a nice move, but traveled. Fortunately, another turnover for NLEX.
And because Jongson has 3 fouls, he is now relieved by Kevin Louis Alas. Watch our very own Pinoy music featuring great OPM icons and fresh new talents. Coke Studio Philippines, mamaya na. Brownlee misses. Aguilar gets them another serving. Tenorio, pinagpag si Alas. LA lights it up!
LA Tenorio's been absolutely on fire this season from three-point land. I believe he's shooting 70%, and he's just too wide open. He's going to make those most of the time.
Bonacher on the attack. Dito sa kabila. Boom! Patay na Aguilar.
Another block shot by Ginebra. That's 3 already. It's not even halfway through the first quarter.
We are in the midst of a 7-0 Barangay Ginebra onslaught. That has brought them back to within 3. Rios could not respond. LA with the board. He surveys the floor as he gets it across. Tenorio going to the left side. Shoots over Taulava. Fuller with the board, and he is fouled by Aguilar.
Fuller's a strong rebounder. He's averaging over 20 rebounds a game. He's had a couple tough rebounds already today. Good example right there. Drew a foul on Japeth Aguilar.
You've gone up against imports like this, just beasts underneath, just really vacuum cleaners when it comes to rebounding. How do you prepare for a guy like this, Eric?
It's tough because he's very active around the glass, and he's strong, can jump high, so you got to try to get a body on him, but he's always going to have inside position when he's on defense, so it's going to be tough to get rebounds over him.
Are these the kinds of games that you got to have a full steak the night before, maybe a cowboy cut or something, just to really get that power in?
That's one thing you can do. Whatever you need to do to get yourself ready, that's what you got to do when you play against some of these guys.
Devance with this rebound. Japeth running ahead. JDV all the way to the hole.
Joe Devance pushes the ball. He kind of used the old man game right there. Slowed it down, used the glass. Ginebra's had success pushing the ball here on NLEX early.
9-0 run by Barangay Ginebra has brought them back to within 1. All of this coming after that early Coach Tim timeout. Rios on the move to the baseline. Reverse is good. Para dito kay Brandon.
Nice move and attack there by Rios.
That breaks the prolonged silence para dito sa NLEX. Devance bounces it inside to Brownlee. Justin's been bothered by Rios early, but right now looks like he's getting the rhythm playing against this kid.
Yeah, the longer that he goes with that matchup, he's going to get more and more comfortable. He looked real comfortable right there, backed him down, shot an easy fadeaway.
Under 5 minutes now remaining sa ating unang yugto. Fuller with a full head of steam. Pass to nobody as he got bottled up underneath.
A little out of control there. He's had some success going to the basket that time. Unfortunately, they turned it over.
Ito ang ating high sa tibay rebound brought to us by Eagle Cement. High sa tibay. So that basket was actually Japeth's as he tipped it home.
Oh, okay. Well, great follow-up on Japeth's part. He got above the rim.
Oh, Rios again taking it away. But Scotty gets it right back.
Nice
Brownlee with the turn!
Great play. Great pass by Scotty Thompson, one of his elite skills. One of the best passers, if not the best passer in the league.
15-14, Barangay Ginebra on a 13-2 run, and this gives them their first taste of the lead.
Great
deep position.
Aussie. Couldn't finish though.
How about the way they collapsed on Aussie that deep?
That's the defensive, whenever anybody gets that deep, the defense has to collapse. There seemed to 3 or 4 guys were around him by the time he had a chance to finish that. Made it real tough for Aussie to finish.
Coach Yengia with some adjustments here. Carlo Lastimosa and Raba Aluseni now part of the 5 for NLEX. Ang makakasama nila sina Rios, Fuller, and Alas. Katapat ngayon itong sina Slaughter, Devance, Aguilar, Brownlee, and Tenorio. Slaughter, first taste of action, first touch of the rock. Brownlee fakes off Fuller.
That's too easy. He's going to make that all the time. If you look at Ginebra's lineup right now, they are huge. Joe Devance, I believe, is playing the shooting guard. They're out there with Brownlee, Japeth, and Greg Slaughter. 4 guys over 6'7".
Aluseni will try a 3. Doesn't work. Devance is ahead. Barangay Ginebra pushes their lead up to 5.
Ginebra on the fast break after some good defense. Looking good right now.
NLEX forced into this timeout as Barangay Ginebra, they are getting buckets on the run. Huge fight back by the Gin Kings. Back inside the Calasiao Sports Complex here in Pangasinan, kung saan etong Barangay Ginebra has turned it up. NLEX had a blitzing start, but all it took for Barangay Ginebra was one Coach Tim called timeout.
Called timeout, they turned up the defense, and they've also pushed the ball in transition. Joe Devance has had a couple times where he's led the fast break, been out in front. Everyone knows he's not the youngest guy. He also has a foot injury that he's nursing. So great job by Joe by getting out on the break. And but it was really Ginebra's defense which sparked their run.
Now it's going to be a huge test for NLEX as Coach Yang has deployed now Alex Malyari. How do they weather this Barangay Ginebra storm? Malyari from top of the key, that's no good. Slaughter with a board.
It's interesting to see Yang Yao counter the big lineup from Ginebra. He's actually countered with a faster, quicker lineup with Carlo Lastimosa, Kevin Alas, and Alex Malyari out there.
Aluseni bracing himself as Brownlee loses it, but there was a foul whistled as well. Baba whistled for that one, and he gets additional pointers from Coach Yang and how he was supposed to rotate after that pass. Brownlee misses the first. Dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa ating unang Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question ay number 2, 10. 10 taon na po ang nakaraan mula nung huling nagkaroon ng official PB game sa Pangasinan. Brownlee splits. That's a 6-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. This after being down by as much as 10. That's an 18-2 run for the guys in red. NLEX searching for form.
Incredible run, 18-2 is big.
NLEX really trying to hit that outside shot to try and break up the huge lineup of Barangay Ginebra. Ooh!
Great pass. Greg Slaughter finishes around the bucket. Great pass by L.A. Tenorio. Again, Ginebra pushes the ball and finds something in transition.
Alas again. NLEX has gone cold from the outside.
They're taking quick shots. They're trying to get back right away at Ginebra, but quick shots haven't been successful for them so far.
Ito na ang ating power move the quarter. Hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas. Slaughter anchoring that triangle. Gets it over to the other side. It is Japeth slicing through, getting the basket. Tinya pang foul.
That's really tough to deal with when he dumped the ball into a 7-footer on the block on one side, and then he swings it around to a 6'9" athlete, and Japeth Aguilar drives strong to the hole with his left hand. Really tough to stop.
That power drive is brought to us by Kia Picanto, the power to surprise.
It's going to be real interesting to see. You know, they played almost a year without Greg Slaughter, and they had some success with that, but now that he's back in, he's such an asset. How do the other guys adapt with him around?
A lot of talk went into how it might slow down Barangay Ginebra, but right now they're 2-1 and they're looking good here in their fourth outing.
Yeah, I think they're going to be just fine. Slaughter's such a weapon, and that moves some of the guys back into their natural position. Japeth can move to the power forward and not play center all the time, and some of the other guys, they can go to lineups like this where they got 4 guys 6'5" or taller out there.
Malyari finally breaks that 22-2 run by Barangay Ginebra, but they are still down by 8. Slaughter, double team, kicks it out. Tenorio, back to Slaughter. Greg tied up, ends up coughing it up. Now, Chris Ellis is seeing his first taste of action, relieving Jack Aguilar. Malyari, looking for the opening. Door shut on him by Greg. Quinahan from the outside. He's now backing up on JDV. Quinahan's turnaround is fouled.
Great patience by him right there. Took his time, waited for his teammate to clear out, and then attacked, drew the foul. J.R. Quinahan, a veteran player, knows what to do when he gets the ball on the left block there.
You definitely love seeing that post play. We don't get to see as much of it nowadays.
Yeah, everyone's trying to spread it out and run the dribble drive, shoot a bunch of threes, but in situations like that, you have a good post player, shot clock running down. He's a very capable scorer down there, was able to draw the foul.
Thompson coming back in, pinagpahinga si L.A. Tenorio. And now Jerby Cruz will get a run as he relieves Joe Devance.
Joe Devance played great. Played for about 11 minutes there, had a great stretch to give Ginebra the lead.
Cruz pulls down this rebound over Alisani. Barangay Ginebra on the attack, up by 7. Jerby surveys the floor. Ball taken away by Malyari. Alex in a foot race with Brownlee.
Great
bounces it to the other side. Alas will
pass.
finish it off.
Alex Malyari with great defense and hustle there. Made a great pass. He played great in their last game when they were able to come from behind to beat Phoenix. And is playing well again today. Great
Cruz,
steal.
deep position.
Oh.
But a foul is whistled to Iran Quinahan.
NLEX can't be happy about that call, but a great steal by Jerby Cruz. A guy gets that close, it's going to be tough to stop.
The entire bench exploded in disapproval. It looked clean upstairs, but we didn't see from that angle if he got a bit of the arm.
It's a tough call, but that's part of the game. You know, it's the first quarter. You have to overcome. You know, you're playing Ginebra. It's a pro Ginebra crowd. There are obstacles that you're going to have to overcome, and they didn't like that call, but they got to keep playing.
Tumalbog palabas, una para dito kay Jerby as you take a look down the bench of Barangay Ginebra. Sol Mercado suited up once again after sitting out the last one. Let's see if he gets some run tonight.
The word is he will not play. Got a little inside information. We'll see if he's tempted to tell coach that he's ready, but I heard that he wasn't going to play today.
Lane violation whistled here.
Lane violation. Substitute free throw for Jerby.
So there's going to be a substitute free throw for Jerby Cruz. Aljon Mariano pumasok na para dito kay Justin Brownlee.
Both imports out of the game. Both teams going off Filipino here at the end of the first quarter, trying to give their imports a rest. Out-of-town game. It's going to be hot in here. They're trying to conserve their imports for some energy in the fourth quarter.
25-19 ang ating score. Under a minute remaining in this first frame. Alas on the move. Goes to the flip shot. That was over, Greg.
He has a great floater. Once he gets below the free throw line, he has a variety of finishes. Right there, you saw a prime example of that. Nice little floater over Greg Slaughter.
Jerby from the outside gets it down low. It is Greg with Alas hitting the floor.
I thought that was a bad fall there by Kevin Louis Alas, but he bounces right back up. He actually was called for the foul as well.
Double black eye for Kevin Alas.
2 free throws, Chris Ellis.
Those are tough calls to get when, you know, it's off the ball, the guy's not shooting, you're in penalty, you're already down 4, you're giving free throws to Ginebra. Players really have to understand when they're in the penalty and when they're not to try to avoid some of those off-the-ball fouls. But They got lucky there. Chris Ellis missed both foul shots.
Carlo Lastimosa with the leather. No more 2-for-1 opportunity here, so NLEX will just try to find a quality look. Lastimosa versus Ellis. 9 remaining on their shot clock. Carlo makes his move, rifles the pass out. Malyari couldn't pull the trigger, now he does. Alex lights it up, and NLEX is back within 1.
Something he is not known for, but he had some confidence there, took the 3, made it. You just got to live with that if you're Ginebra. Another foul is going to send 2 more foul shots for Scott Thompson.
NLEX has been in the penalty, but Ginebra only with 2 team fouls in the late stages of this first quarter. So Thompson with an opportunity to re-extend their lead to 3. Except for that one beautiful pass, we haven't mentioned Scotty enough in this first quarter, Eddie.
He's been passing the ball well this conference. He's known as a great passer. He's averaging up over 7 assists a game. He started out playing the 2-guard. Since LA's went out, he's playing the point. So I think we're going to hear from him tonight before the game is over. But yeah, you're right. He's been pretty quiet so far.
Scotty misses. Kinyahan boards it. Malyari looking for the Hail Mary, but he was well defended by Jerby.
Pretty good first quarter right there. NLEX jumped out early. Ginebra called timeout, came back strong, proved their defense, got out on the break, and they take the lead going into the second quarter.
Both of these teams have held a double-digit advantage in that first quarter. Joe Devance, when his team was down by 10, rallied the rest of his troops. They came storming right back with a 22-2 run to take control of the game, and they end up by 2 at the end of 1. 26-24 ang ating score.
We are strength, we are hope, we are dreams coming true. We are life, we are life, we are winners, me and you.
Of course, also part of your PBA Sabado Night Out of Town tradition is our Alagang PBA, kung saan ang mga paborito nating PBA stars together with JCI, Dagupan Bangus, and of course your PBA ay namahagi ng mga tulong para sa ating mga kababayan. Second quarter na po ng bakbakang NLEX at Barangay Ginebra. Hatid sa atin to ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka! Magumar John, Major Payne, Eric Meng, at ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5 coming to you live from Calasiao, Pangasinan. Ang Barangay Ginebra down by 10 early in the first quarter. Turned the game around, led by as much as 10. Pero sa ngayon, 2 puntos na lang ang kanilang abante, 26-24. They come up dry on the opening drive for the second frame. Ang 5 ng NLEX will feature Alas, Malyari, Aloseni, Kinyahan, and Lastimosa. Katapat nila sina Ellis, Thompson, Slaughter, Cruz, and Mariano.
With the lineup NLEX has out there right now, I expect them to play a lot of pick-and-roll basketball with Al Husseini and one of their 3 guards. They're going to pick on Greg Slaughter's pick-and-roll defense, try to get him away from the basket and take advantage of that.
They reset that same exact play. Alas spinning away from Thompson. How about Kevin Louie?
He's crafty when he gets below the foul line. He's got a variety of finishes. Before you saw him going to his right. This time he turned back left with the fadeaway.
And this guy's confidence is at an all-time high right now, Eric. He's playing the most minutes amongst locals for Coach Yang.
Yeah, it's rare to see a guy play as many minutes in Coach Yang's system as
almost 29.
Yeah, as much as Kevin Lass, but he's proven to be worthy of Coach Yang's confidence. He's also, you know, a couple years ago, he was the #2 pick in the draft, so the guy has talent. Unfortunately, he suffered a few injuries, but has really come to play this Governor's Cup.
That was our fresh move brought to us by Rigzona. It won't let you down. Game is tied at 26. Kinyahan with his board, and NLEX with an opportunity to reclaim the lead.
Again, these are key minutes for both teams with both imports out. Who's going to get the better of the all-Filipino matchup here?
Kinyahan faking that pass. Now rifles into the corner. Lastimosa. Pagbuelo, natapak daw dun sa sideline.
Another turnover for NLEX. That's kind of been their Achilles heel. Even though they're 4-0, they're averaging over 20 turnovers per game. If they can keep that number down, they can even have more success. They're scoring 107 points a game with those 20 turnovers. So,
looking at these numbers, Eric, NLEX is 4-0. And the thing is, you talked about the turnovers, they're shooting less than 30% from the three-point line as well, and only 61% from the free throw line. What more of these guys can improve on those specific stat cats?
Exactly. I'm sure that's something their coaching staff has already taken a look at. You never want to be complacent. They feel good being 4-0, but there's always room for improvement. Exactly in those areas. They're rebounding the ball really well. That's really what's kept them 4-0, undefeated so far.
Yari breaking this one up. Barangay Ginebra mag-i-inbound dito sa kanang sideline. Tabla ang ating bakbakan sa 26 puntos. It is Ellis trying to sneak one through. On that rebound play, looks like a foul was spotted on Jerry Cruz as he climbed over the back of Kinyahan.
Tim Cohn's the first guy to bring his import back with Justin Brownlee. Interesting to see how long Coach Yang will keep Fuller on the bench with Brownlee out on the court.
Lastimosa with that sudden burst of speed gets it over to Kinyahan, back over to Carlo. Malyari on the catch from Aloseni. Puts it down on the deck. He feeds Lastimosa. Doesn't work. Slaughter will hustle for this board.
Good patience and ball movement by NLEX. Unfortunately, they just didn't make the shot.
Slaughter underneath, had it stripped. NLEX trying to explain na tumama daw sa tuhod yun ni Greg Zilla. Ball will remain with Ginebra.
Good recovery by NLEX. Normally when Greg catches it that close to the basket in the paint, it's a finish or a foul. They were able to knock it out of bounds and have Ginebra reset.
Thompson had that baseline shot on him by Alas.
Another good pass by Scotty Thompson.
Cruz misses on this one though. Kinyahan pitches it out. Malyari waits for the rest of his squad. Alas in the deck. Ball is underneath. Aloseni delivers from within.
Great pass by Alex Malyari. Great job by Rabah Al-Hosseini. Runs the court, gets the quick seal.
Ellis was already trying to figure out what he wanted to do on that drive before catching that rock.
That's already Ginebra's 9th turnover of the game. That's big. If NLEX can win the turnover battle today, they're going to be in a great position to win this game.
Jonas Villanueva set to check in for the first time. At ang papalitan niya, itong si Alex Malyari. So it is going to be Villanueva with Kinyahan, Lastimosa, and Aloseni together with Alas as they go up against Thompson, Brownlee, Aguilar, Slaughter, and Ellis. Kinyahan from the outside, three-pointer is good!
That's big. Tim Cohn with a quick timeout. Doesn't like what he sees from his team out there. Needs to regather with the timeout.
That three-point shot is brought to us by Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera. JR Kinyahan giving NLEX another 5-point lead. 31-26 ang nasa ating tala.
Dreams coming true. We are live, we are live, we are winners.
At patuloy nga po ang ating pagtutok sa ating 2017 PBA Governors Cup. We are coming to you live from the Calasiao Sports Complex dito po sa Calasiao, Pangasinan. Just 3 hours north of Metro Manila. At napakaganda ng mga tanawin na ating nakikita. You have a smile on your face right now, Eric.
He loves seeing the beautiful ladies, right? Everybody loves that.
There you go. 31-26, NLEX by 5. Coach Tim going just like in the first quarter. We round about 3 minutes into the action with an early timeout.
Yeah, NLEX went on a quick 7-0 run to start the second quarter with their import on the bench.
Slaughter misses from point blank. NLEX on the move once again. Lastimosas, guys! Goaltending whistled on Brownlee. That's a 9-0 run now for NLEX.
9-0 with no import. They gotta love, Yangao has to love that for NLEX.
33-26, NLEX back ahead. Brownlee surveys the floor. Lastimosa keeping a close check on him. Slaughter, Bebuelo kicks it out. Tenorio slicing through. Too strong. Alisani with the board.
Great rebound.
Lastimosa on the breakout with the sidestep. Carlo completes it.
One of the best finishers in the league. Shows you it right there. You get him on the break, it's going to be tough to stop. A beautiful sidestep move by Carlo Lastimosa.
NLEX back ahead by 9. Just 4 minutes and change having gone by in the second frame. Lastimosa, though, whistled for this foul as he held on to Justin Brownlee. Take a look at this, Eric.
Beautiful push, rebound push, and great move and finish by Carlo Lastimosa. Doing what he does best right there.
Uh-oh. Slaughter from the weak side with a rebound. Shot clock did not reset. Ball did not hit the rim. Slaughter with a skyhook. Quinyahan will pull it down. Here comes Lastimosa on the run.
Rebound and push.
Carlo drops it off to Fuller. NLEX is back ahead by 11.
Another timeout by Tim Cohn. He does not like what he has seen. Ginebra hasn't scored this quarter yet.
37-26, NLEX after leading by 10 in the first quarter and trailing by 10 as well. Now building the largest lead of the game, forcing the second timeout requested by Coach Tim. So it is a 30-second timeout for Barangay Ginebra as we take a look at the next 3 out-of-town schedules, Eric.
Yeah, Ginebra doesn't play after this game till the 26th. They play again in Cebu. Schedule doesn't get any easier. There's another out-of-town game, San Miguel, Alaska, and Angeles, and Santa Rosa, Star versus Meralco. These are all great games for the fans. It's nice to see the PBA going out of Metro Manila, bringing their product to the people in the province.
That is Sir Orly Bauzon, former Mika player, former Olympian as well, playing for the Philippines. And his nephew actually is the mayor of this Calasiao, Pangasinan town, Mayor Joseph Armand Bauzon, a 27-year-old mayor.
This is the matchup. Ginebra is looking to attack. Carlo Lastimosa has to guard Justin Brownlee. They went right to him in the post. The help didn't come quick enough. Easy bucket to get Ginebra on the board in this second quarter.
Fuller with the leather. Gets it over to Alas. Kevin Louie, dadaan sa pick natin ni Quinyahan. Behind the back to JR. Doesn't work that time. It is going to be Barangay Ginebra looking to string together some buckets here. Brownlee wanting the isolation. Gets rid of Aguilar and Slaughter. Brownlee attacking Lastimosa. Was trying to get it to the other side. Quinyahan with a steal. 4-on-2. JR caught from behind by Scotty. Here comes Ginebra the other way. Lastimosa telegraphs that pass. And Villanueva will clear it for NLEX.
Hectic basketball going on right now.
Alas will look to reset this attack. Alas attacking Brownlee. Fearless on that drive. Door shut on him though. Quinyahan with a big fake. That's good!
Beautiful move by J.R. Quinyahan. Patient pump fake. Easy basket inside the free throw line.
Under 6.5 remaining in the second frame. Take a look at the veteran J.R. Quinyahan faking Greg off his socks.
Beautiful move. That's a veteran move. It's not the most sexy or fancy move in the world, but it gets it done. Great job by JR.
Kinyan gets a breather. Rose Soyud seeing his first taste of action. Si Marakael rather pinasok na rin ni Coach Yang. NLEX by 11, 39-28. Brownlee working against Marakael. Brownlee to the baseline, trying to finish with a left.
Great rebound above the rim by Fuller there. Another fast break opportunity for NLEX.
Marakael's one-hander comes up way short. Pulled off the bench. Here comes JDV going to the other end. Scotty couldn't send it home. Lastimosa is on the floor. NLEX will walk it up.
Couple quick shots by guys that just checked into the game. Both misses. It's normally not a great idea to try to get a quick shot up if you just checked in the game.
Coach Yang yelling for a timeout all the way from the backcourt.
Might be an injury there by NLEX.
Lastimosa looks like he is shaken up here. Let's see. We can get him back after this timeout. Dribblers, open your Moneyball app dahil ito ng ating ikalawang Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question. Anong lungsod o lalawigan sa Pangasinan ang huling nag-host ng isang official PBA game bago ang Kalasyaw? Number 1, Dagupan. Number 2, Lingayen. Number 3, Ordaneta. So far in this first half, Eric, NLEX raced off to a 10-point lead back in the first frame. And then all of a sudden, they were down by 10. Now they have retaken control of this game. What did NLEX find after that huge Ginebra run?
Well, they just regathered. Ginebra isn't going to lay down the whole game. They're going to make runs and get back in the game, but they were able to regain the composure, make a little run of their own. Now they're exactly where they want to be. A lot of fans here today came to see Ginebra, and they've been pretty quiet halfway through the second quarter here.
Devance.
Another turnover. That's 10, I believe, for Ginebra already.
Montfort. Fresh off the bench, they get it over to Villanueva. Montfort lurking on the right side. They want the ball in the hands of Fuller. Swinging it to the other side. Villanueva will put it up at the elbow. Doesn't work. Brownlee to LA. Over to Devance on the trail. Kevin Ferrer now part of the 5 for Barangay Ginebra. First time on the floor. Ferrer unleashes a 3 and buries it. Hatid sa atin ang Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera.
He's known as a shooter. He was open there. He's been in the game now for a couple minutes. Looked much better on that shot.
That'll pull Barangay Ginebra back with an 8. Montfort looking for a response. Shoots over Devance. Thompson with that rebound. Mark Aguiwa set to rock this building at the next dead ball as he is waiting at the scorer's table. Brownlee rifles a pass to Ferrer. No.
Great pass by Justin Brownlee. Set up the shooter. He just missed the shot.
JDV decides to try his hand, and he buries the 3.
JDV's playing great today. He's had some big baskets for Ginebra to get them back in the game. The lead now is just 5 for NLEX.
Mahigit 4 na minuto na lang natitira sa ating first half. Soyud, his pass batted back by Brownlee. Scotty getting by Montfort. Sumakay ka ba? Huwag ka lang malikot.
Justin Brownlee with another great defensive play. Scotty Thompson takes it strong and finishes the fast break. A lot of fans here today are eager to see Mark Aguiwa play. He just checked in the game. Here's a great finish by Scotty Thompson.
That is our power move of the quarter, brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas. And an offensive foul is whistled here on Raul Soyud, compounding the woes of NLEX. Barangay Ginebra on an 8-0 run.
Ginebra's really stepped up their defense here the second half of this second quarter. And that's in both quarters, that's really ignited their runs. It's really been their defense, especially from Justin Brownlee.
Brownlee puts it up. That's good.
He's a great player. He's going to hit the one dribble pull-up going right on the baseline. Not anybody out there for NLEX is going to be able to stop that shot.
11 points in the game para kay Brownlee, exclamating this 10-0 run. The looper of a three-pointer is delivered by Villanueva.
Great pass right there and great shot.
Brownlee looking to get it right back.
It's going to be a shootout here in the second quarter. 1-point game. NLEX only up 1.
Montfort with the letter, trying to get to the left side. Back to the right. Eman trying to get it to Fuller. Play broken up by Kagiwa. LA wants it. He's waiting for more movement. LA against Villanueva.
Great
Inside
steal.
to Kagiwa.
Oh, just can't finish.
It looks like Mark will be whistled for the loose ball foul.
Great steal by Mark Kagiwa, just a guard, but sealed like a big man right there. Had a shot he makes most of the time. Unfortunately, just missed it. Going back the other way.
Dribblers ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question ay number 3, Urdaneta. Ang lugar sa Pangasinan na huling nag-host ng isang official PBA game bago ang Kalasyaw. Barakel puts it on the deck. One-hander by Mac doesn't work. Barangay Ginebra with a chance to reclaim the lead. What a first half this has been. The runs have been swinging both ways.
Playing with a lot of confidence today. Made a strong move going to his left and one. Little stutter step dribble here. Keeps going to his strong hand. Finishes strong over the import. Beautiful move by the veteran, Joe Devance.
Now Raba Aluseni is checking back in for Raul Soyud. JDV has reclaimed the lead for Barangay Ginebra. Has a chance to make it 2. JDV completes it. He's got 14 points in this game.
Unbelievable. 14 big points in the first half already. Playing great basketball.
Montfort looking at Aluseni. Raba gustong atakihin itong si Brownlee. Aluseni backing up. Kicks it back out. Villanueva back to Raba. Brownlee beats him to the rock.
It's going to be tough to try to pick on Justin Brownlee's defense. He's a pretty good defender.
LA tumama lang sa ring yung lob pass niya.
2 minutes.
Eman over to Barakel.
That's 13 turnovers for Ginebra right now. It's not even halftime.
Fuller lost it on the way in, but Raba was there to clean it up.
Nice. I've been really impressed with Raba Al-Husseini. Nice putback right there. He ran the court earlier, had a nice seal. He's trying to attack Ginebra's import. I like the way he's playing today.
Raba Al-Husseini, we got to remind people watching us right now live on TV5, his best years in the PBA came when he was with Burger King playing under Coach Yang Giao.
Good rebound again by Raba. Yeah, he's a good player. It's nice to see him back playing quality minutes for the first place team in NLEX.
You know, everybody who makes it to this PBA stage, as we first remind everybody, natikman at pakinggan, Coke Studio Philippines. Malapit na nating matungayan ang kakaibang musical collaboration ng ating mga OPM artists mamaya na. You make it to the PBA stage, Eric Meng. You got game. It's just a matter of finding the right fit for yourself.
Exactly, and Raba's been on a few different teams. He's been trying to find his fit. There's been a lot of speculation on why he hasn't gotten more playing time, but now he's earning Coach Yang's trust. They're 4-0. He's playing great minutes. He's playing great today. So it's really nice to see a player of his talent really show out and get a chance and take advantage of the opportunity that he's been given.
Coach Yang not happy on that sideline. Fuller gives NLEX a 2-point lead, 46-44. Coming up on a minute remaining in this first half. Devance over to Thompson. Montfort on, and they go to Ferrer on the other side. Ferrer down the middle, drops it off. Kagiwa, Piten! Kagiwa cleans it up.
Mark can't be happy about the first miss, but stuck with it. got 2 points. Crowd's pretty excited about that. Beautiful pass.
At least you got an additional rebound.
Exactly. Hey, he's padding the stats right there.
Villanueva goes all the way to the left. It is Montfort who was bumped out of bounds by Scotty.
Bobby Farrell versus Scotty Thompson is first 4 for Ginebra San Miguel. 14 to shoot.
Aluseni with a leather. Looking for the open man. 10 to shoot for NLEX. Under a minute remaining in this first half. Fuller for 3. Doesn't work. Ooh!
Well, big rebound and pass by Scotty Thompson. There's Joe Devance again out in front of everyone on the fast break. Great pass.
And this is what Coach Yang Yao has been barking at his team about, to get back on transition D. We call that knockout play in the street lingo right there.
That's going to be a problem. Look at that long pass. Beautiful pass by Scotty Thompson. Joe Devance draws the foul right there. NLEX is not happy about the call, but again, Joe's out in front of the break. It's going to be tough to stop him if he's out in front of everybody.
Joe Devance trying to explain to Coach Yang that his man bun got hit, I think.
I don't think Coach Yang wants to hear that.
48-46, Barangay Ginebra back ahead by 2. Montfort looking to finish out this first half even stronger for NLEX. Fuller swings it around. Mac on the attack. 3-pointer is out. Last shot time for Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Scotty Di Discarte. Montfort looking around for any picks coming his way. Japet will offer that big. Scotty
Nice,
splits.
Great pass.
Got Kiwa from the baseline. That's good. Enough time for a heave. Montfort gets it across. Montfort puts it up. Oh! Eamon Montfort with a Hail Mary.
What an end to the first half. Beautiful pass by Scotty Thompson. Great shot by Mark Aguila, but Eamon Mumford
My goodness, how did Eamon get this off?
weaves in and out of 4 defenders. Double clutch from the top of the key. Score it.
He took off beyond that 3-point line too, so that makes it a 50-48 score.
We are winners, me and you. Bayanihan, kapatiran, bawat segundo walang maiiwan. All Filipino, all heart, all out. We are PBA. We are strength, we are hope, we are dreams.
I have my weaknesses, but I choose to be strong. I choose to be brave.
I am aware of my flaws, but I choose to be fierce. I choose to do right by others.
I have my doubts and my struggles, but I choose to go all out. I choose to be different.
I choose to be free.
I am what I choose.
I choose to keep fighting,
To carry on.
to live courageously.
TV5 pushes me to be what I want to be.
It encourages me.
It inspires me.
TV5 keeps the fight in me burning.
I choose TV5.
I choose courage.
Welcome to the GG Stream Team!
Oh my gosh, a flash out mga kaibigan.
Yay! Finally! This is the show that turns the sporting world's personalities into ultra-competitive gaming rivals. Of course! Of course!
You're watching Battle Day! Are you guys ready to battle? Because we are! This is Cosplay Attack!
Ang magsisilbing guide nyo sa mundo ng esports, gaming, at marami pang iba. Dito lang yan sa Critical Hit.
How does it feel to be in a video game?
mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise.
Friend?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
Catch the new episodes.
Please keep watching.
Click the link.
Subscribe to D5 Studio on YouTube for more shows.
PBA, pakinggan muna rin ang mensahe mula sa President ng JCI Dagupan Baus, Mr. BJ Basantani.
Okay, so maraming salamat Pangasinan. Sigaw po na yung lahat. Okay, bago sa lahat, nagpapasalamat po sa bayan ng Kalasyaw. Palakpakan po natin si Mayor Arman Bauzon. Actually, pwede ko ba natawagin si Mayor? Dalawa na lang tayo. Alam nyo, hindi lang ito achievement ng JCI Dagupan Baus, but achievement ng bayan ng Kalasyaw. No? Palakpakan po natin si Mayor. No? Alam nyo, hindi lang po namin pangarap ang dali ng PBA dito. But alam ko, ito na ang matagal na inaasam ng bawat Pangasinense. So, tandaan niyo po, every conference, susubukan natin dali ng PBA dito. Okay? So, ipapasa ko na lang mic sa ating pinakamabait na kaibigan si Mayor Bauzon.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Masantos na maabing galapin si kayo namin, mga kaprobinsyan, kayo Pangasinan. Una-una, ako po yung nagpapasalamat kay Sir DJ Basantani ng JCI Baus. Sila po ang dahilan na yung 15-year-long wait na magkaroon po ulit ng PBA game dito sa Pangasinan. Nagawa dahil po kay Sir DJ Basantani. Bigyan po natin ng mas bagong palakpakan. Sabi nga po Sir DJ, kung kakayanin sana every conference may laro, siguro every conference dito rin sa bayan ng Kalasyaw gagawin.
Okay, so maraming salamat din kay Commissioner Chino Narras. Palakpakan po natin si Commissioner.
Alright, thank you very much to the President of JCI Dagupan Baus, Mr. BJ Basantani, and Kalasyaw Pangasinan Mayor Arman Bauzon. And we also like to acknowledge the presence of the JCI Philippines National President, Mr. Ginebra. And we would like to acknowledge the presence of the former Congresswoman of the 3rd District of the province of Pangasinan, and now empty.
Mahal ko ang basketball kasi since bata pa lang ako, ito na yung sport na nilalaro ko, and at the same time, ito na yung sport na nilalaro ng family ko. Ang mga PBA fans ay the best fans in the world kasi that's where we get our inspiration eh. Kasi, and then when we hear them cheer, talagang ginaganahan kami. Championship ko with Talk and Text kasi every player's dream is to win a basketball championship eh.
And Talk and Text hands on to win in double OT. A champion has finally been crowned.
Ako si Kevin Alas ng NLEX Road Warriors. We are PBA.
Ako
po si Scotty Thompson ng Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel na nagpapaalala na walang mahirap na gawa kapag idinaan sa tiyaga. Ating pagyamanin ang wikang pambansa, isang paalala mula sa Sports 5.
Sa lahat po ng ating mga sundalo at kapulisan, ating mga bayani sa Marawi, pinapahatid po namin sa inyo ang aming taos-pusong pasasalamat sa inyong pakikipaglaban, pagpapakita ng tapang at pagdepensa sa ating bansa. Saludo kami sa inyo.
And you're back with us for your PBA Sabado Nights. Nandito pa rin tayo sa loob ng Jam-Pack Calasiao Sports Complex dito po sa lalawigan ng Pangasinan. And we have with us a couple of the men responsible para magbigay ng ganitong klaseng experience at ligaya sa mga Pangasinense. First up, we have Sir VJ Vasandani, ang presidente ng JCI Dagupan Bagus. At syempre, ang ating buting mayor si Joseph Arman Bauzon. First up, Sir VJ, buti naman po at naisipan natin at napatuloy natin na makarating ang PBA Sabado dito.
Actually, matagal nang gutom ang aming bayan na maka-experience ng PBA game sa Pangasinan.
Ibang klase din na we see all of the smiles on the faces na up close and personal na nakikita. Siguro kayo, being isang sports fan, ay masayang-masaya din.
Oo naman, since it has been a childhood dream of mine to bring here yung liga.
At ngayon naman tanongin natin si Mayor. Mayor, yung experience na PBA quality basketball na natutong ngayon ng ating mga kababayan dito, it must bring it to a different level yung pagmamahal sa sports.
Well, kami po yung nagpapasalamat to JCI Bangus. We're bringing a PBA game dito po sa bayan ng Calasiao. It just shows Calasiao is one of the most basketball-loving towns in Pangasinan.
Ano naman po magagawa nito sa mga programa para sa mga youth natin na mas magmahal pa ng sports?
Especially po sa mga batang nagmamahal po sa basketball. This will inspire them seeing their idols in person and will give them a chance na to really push for their dreams to play basketball.
Maraming salamat ulit, Mayor Joseph. Any final messages for everybody watching live sa lahat ng sulok ng Pilipinas?
Again, kami po yung nagpapasalamat sa JCI Bangus, kay Sir VJ Pasandani and to the PBA community for bringing the long-waited 15 years na po hinihintay itong magkaroon ng PBA game dito sa probinsya ng Pangasinan at sa bayan ng Calasiao. So again, kami po yung nagpapasalamat and hopefully this won't be the last games na gagawin po dito sa bayan ng Calasiao.
Maraming salamat ulit, Mayor. At yun nga, no, kanina binabanggit nyo kanina sa gitna, nung kinakausap nyo lahat ng kababayan natin dito, na you guys want this to be an every conference thing.
Yeah, of course, since nakita naman natin, first try pa lang, sold out na tayo. So we want to do it every conference. Malay nyo, baka we can bring the All-Star someday.
So we look forward to more participations din na sa Pangasinan, lalong-lalo na dito sa Calasiao. Maraming salamat, sirs and sirs. Coke Studio is now in the Philippines. Watch the best OPM icons of this generation and the rise of fresh new talents. Taste the sounds of Pinoy music. Coke Studio, Philippines.
Pag nasa loob na ako ng court, talaga iba yung nararamdaman ko. Parang ginaganahan ako lagi. Parang nanggaang ng katawan ko. Kaya talagang every game ready ako parate. Nakakagulat nga kasi talagang yung PBA fans, yung basketball fans ng Pinoy talagang sobrang nakaka-proud kasi dahil nga sa kanila sobrang nagiging fame kami. So nakakagulat tsaka nakaka-overwhelm. Ako si Scotty Thompson, Tubong Digo City, Davao del Sur. Ikaw, ako, kitang tanan ng PBA.
Ako po si Carlo Lastimosa ng NLEX Road Warriors na nagpapaalala na ang may malinis na kalooban ay walang kinatatakutan. Ating pagyamanin ang wikang pambansang isang paalala mula sa Sports 5.
Mula sa amin at sa Sports 5, taos-puso kami nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng mga sundalo at kapulisan na patuloy na nakikipaglaban para sa kapayapaan. Sana'y malayo kayo sa kapahamakan at magtagumpay kayo sa inyong misyon. Saludo kami sa inyo.
Ito po si Kevin Alas na nagpapayong gumamit po tayo ng po at opo bilang paggalang sa mga nakakatanda. Isang paalala mula sa inyong PBA. We are PBA.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Orlando Orly Bauzon. Thank you, Mayor Joseph Arman Bauzon, Governor Armando Espino III, JCI, the Guban Bulas President, Mr. PJ Vicendana, and Community President, Mr. Chief Rasta.
50-48 ang ating score at the half as you join us back live inside the Calasiao Sports Complex dito po sa lalawigan ng Pangasinan. Mag-umarjan pa rin kasama natin Major Payne, Eric Meng at ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5 kung saan sisilipin natin ilan sa mga highlights from the first half, and what we want to point out to everybody is the import matchup. Eric, Justin Brownlee has been steady. He scored 7 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter. But etong si Aaron Fuller, only 8 points and 5 rebounds so far.
Kind of a quiet half from Aaron Fuller. I expect him to turn it up here in the second half. Justin Brownlee's been pretty solid. Unfortunately, he's had 4 turnovers. Him and L.A. Tenorio both have 4, but Justin Brownlee's really sparked them at the defensive end, especially with some great defensive plays. He's gotten Ginebra back in the game, and now they have the lead up 2 at the half.
One of the bigger stories at the half as we first break down the numbers from the different stat cats.
Yeah, the rebounding, NLEX normally dominates the rebounding, but they haven't been able to do it thus far against the big Ginebra lineup. Ginebra's winning the rebounding battle, but they have, like I said, they have 13 turnovers. That's big. NLEX hasn't played they played sloppy ball as well with 10, but 13 is a large number at the half. NLEX is winning the bench points by 3 times as much. They're known for having a stronger bench and playing more guys, so that's not surprising.
And that is what the other point we wanted to talk about is Joe Devance. What a first half for that man so far. 5 of 7 shooting from the field there.
He's been great in the first half. Something that I'm sure NLEX or even Ginebra didn't expect, but that's how good these players are. Joe can have this kind of game at any point in time, and it's a great time to have it today playing the first place team.
How about for NLEX? We see the usual pattern with a Coach Yang Giang mentor team. Everybody getting to contribute, but for this particular game, on this Saturday here in Calasiao, does one guy need to really step it up and dominate?
Well, I expect the guys, Carlo Lastimosa and Kevin Loss, to really push the pace here in the second half. They're going to get good quality minutes here in the fourth quarter for sure. But it's amazing to me, Yangiao's teams and NLEX, how they're able to come in and play with confidence, whether they haven't played in a while, or everyone that comes in plays with such confidence. And they're right in the ball game here. They're only down 2.
And we see the PBA thanking Mr. Vijay Vasandani, the JCI Dagupan Bangus president, who is responsible for bringing the PBA to the wonderful city of Calasiao, and of course Mayor Joseph Arman Bauzon of Calasiao, Pangasinan. Everywhere the PBA goes, we love connecting with everybody from all walks of life, from every corner of the Philippines.
Yeah, it's great to see a packed house in here tonight. We're here early, and the fans were coming in at 2 o'clock today in anticipation of this game. So it's great to see the big crowd out here, and they're witnessing a great game here this afternoon.
I got here at 1:30 from Manila, left 10:30. It was 3 hours for me to get here from my spot. It was a nice ride through NLEX, SETEX, and TPLEX. 1:30 in the afternoon, it was starting to rain, but people were lined up around the corner of this complex.
They're excited for this evening's game. Ginebra is always a big draw, and they're seeing a great game, 50-48.
Both of these squads have had their runs as this third quarter opens. Hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May labang ka. NLEX has led by as much as 11. Barangay Ginebra by 10. Japeth Aguilar opens up the scoring with a jam.
Great pass by LA Tenorio. Japeth finishes strong. Great start to the second half for Ginebra.
52-48 is the score. Chongson gets the start for NLEX. He's with Fonacher, who has it taken away by Thompson. LA on the run, back to Thompson.
Great passing.
Locates Devance on the other side. Excellent 3-on-2 run by Barangay Ginebra.
Great passing right there, and there's Joe Devance again on the break, finishing the play.
Malyari at the other end. Misses Fuller. Still no goal. Fuller trying to keep it on that side. Scotty takes it away. Thompson on the move.
Scotty Thompson. What a finish by Scotty Thompson.
We were mentioning it is Chongson with Malyari, Fuller, Taulava, and Fonacher for NLEX. They go up against Thompson, Tenorio, Devance, Brownlee, and Aguilar. All of a sudden, it is an 8-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. NLEX has yet to make a basket here in the third. Fuller from the right side. Doesn't work. Aguilar with the board. Tenorio trying to dribble out of trouble. Japeth swings it around. Brownlee for three.
Tough shot. Great contest by Fuller.
How about Malyari getting up there for the rebound? The Road Warriors on the attack. Fonacher unleashes one. That's good! Hatid sa atin yan ng Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera.
Great shot by Larry Fonacher. He struggled with his shooting here early in the Governor's Cup, but we all know him as a shooter. Looked great on that shot.
That'll keep NLEX within 5. Brownlee misses on that one. Malyari with a rebound. NLEX looking to push. Malyari will stop at the free throw line. Doesn't work for Alex there. And LA will look to set this one up. Tenorio down the middle, bounces inside to Scotty, who locates Aguilar!
Great pass by LA Tenorio, great cut by Scotty Thompson, and another great pass and finish for Japeth Aguilar, which has a second dunk of this half.
Beautiful and crisp execution here by Barangay Ginebra, giving them a 7-point lead. Taulava, who started this game, back over to Malyari. The slash by Alex bounces home.
You know, Ginebra was leading the league in assists, averaging 29 assists going into today's game, and you're seeing why with some of these beautiful passes by these guys.
Aguilar from the corner on that right side. Brownlee versus Malyari. Fuller lurking in the background as well as Asi. Scotty at the baseline, out to LA. Three-pointer is good! Hatid pa rin sa atin ang Oppo 3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera.
LA Tenorio with another three, 70% going into today's game. It's a really high percentage. He's hit 2 already today.
He's been lights out in this Governor's Cup from that distance. Chongson looking to get it back. Bounces to Fuller. Beautiful pick and roll action by NLEX. Fuller finally gets himself in double digits here, Eric.
He looks a little more aggressive. They're going to him a little more to start the second half. They're going to need him to play big in the second half if they want to win this game.
Brownlee faking the spin, now takes it. Brownlee's looper, no. Rebound Fuller. Chongson pushes it. Larry's running with him. Fonacher to Fuller. Down the middle he goes. Fuller off the glass, too strong.
It's great basketball here to start the second half. Both teams are going back and forth. Exciting basketball.
Take another look at that last NLEX attack with Fuller getting himself to 10 points. Devance surveys, gets it over to LA. Tenorio against Fonacher. LA off the dribble. Doesn't work. Brownlee from the other side. Gets it back out to JDV. Aguilar thought about the three, drives closer, shovels a pass to Brownlee.
Great pass by Japeth Aguilar. Well, this ball movement is really rubbing off on everybody. All the guys are making great passes. Japeth is a handful going to the basket, makes a great pass for another dunk, Ginebra's third dunk of the half.
Deep position by Asi. He's wrapped up by Brownlee. The officials suing for time here because the shot clock turned off. Probably because of this massive crowd that is surrounding the basketball court.
Ginebra's done a great job, opened up an 8-point lead to start the second half, a lot with their beautiful passing. It's been a really unselfish style of play, and they're reaping the benefits. The more assists you get, the more ease. They've had 3 dunks already this half. Not a good sign for NLEX. They have to tighten up their defense if they want to get back into this game. We're about halfway through the third quarter.
At kahit nga mukha na tayo nasa loob ng lata ng sardinas dito sa Calasiao Sports Complex, it is still all smiles with everybody you look around because of the quality of the action we are witnessing, Eric.
Yep, you're looking at 2 championship contenders here. NLEX 4-0. Ginebra is the defending champion with a quality import. So you're seeing good basketball this evening.
Chongson to Fuller as we resume live action. And you called it, Eric. NLEX with that conscious effort to really get Fuller involved. This guy was averaging better than 26 points and close to 21 rebounds per game in their first 4 wins.
Well, I'm sure Coach Yang Gao gently reminded him that he didn't have a good half in the first half. And as an import, it's your job to really step it up. He knows he didn't have the best half of the Governor's Cup here, and he's trying to make up for it in the second half, and NLEX needs him.
Malapit na nating matungayan ang kakaibang musical collaboration. 7 OPM icons and 7 new talents. Coke Studio Philippines, susunod na. The bigger fish that Fuller caught on that last drive was the 3rd personal foul of Justin Brownlee.
That's not what you want if you're Ginebra. He's extremely valuable to their team. Championship level import. They don't want to see him in foul trouble.
Malyari.
He needs to avoid his 4th here before the end of the quarter for sure.
They go to Taulava at the post. Spins baseline. Aussie looking to carry everybody. Fuller's putback is good.
There's Fuller again. Following up Ossie's miss, put it right back in. He's having a great third quarter so far.
Under 7 minutes remaining in this third frame. It is Devance working against Fuller. Al-Husseini standing right in front of us. We can't see anything anymore. Brownlee backing up on Malyari.
Nice.
Devance from the outside. That's good.
Another great pass. They're going to Justin Brownlee a lot in the post and playing off of that. There, Joe Devance is wide open from 17 feet, having a great game. But a great pass by Brownlee again. Find him.
Taulava working against Aguilar once again. Chongson on the move. Nice fake. But Brownlee right there with him.
There's Justin Brownlee again. I believe that's his 3rd shot block. Great job defensively. He's doing everything out here.
Wami got Chapit up off his feet, but Brownlee stuck right with the play. Read exactly what Wami wanted to do. Malyari leaves it for Fuller. The one-hander is good for Fuller.
You know, Fuller's left-handed, but he's had a number of finishes going with his right hand. So he's ambidextrous in post with his size and athletic ability. It makes him tough to stop once he gets inside the paint.
16 points, 8 rebounds now for Aaron Fuller. Devance beating it inside.
Pass.
Scotty Thompson somehow, some way got it over to his big man.
Somehow he finds a guy. It looked like he got caught up in the air, but found Slaughter. Slaughter, easy finish for him and the foul.
And with 5:57 remaining in the third, we head into this timeout.
We are strength, we are hope, we are dreams coming true. We are light.
Hello, mga Cebuanos. Catch us August 26th at the Hoop Dome in Lapu-Lapu City. The defending champs, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel, will face off against the Don Don Hontaveros-led Alaska Aces. Hope to see you there. We are PBA.
Again, that is the August 26th game at the Lapu-Lapu gym in Cebu. Alaska versus Ginebra should be an interesting one.
Yeah, should be a good one. They'll be really excited to see Don Hontiveros back in Cebu. Fans got to be excited about that.
Assistant coach Jojo Lastimosa was warned during that last time out because of excessive complaining. They were looking for a traveling violation on that last play.
Yeah, it was tough to see. There was a lot of congestion. It looked like Scotty Thompson got caught in the air and then found Slaughter. It was a bang-bang play. I don't know if he traveled or got fouled, but they called the foul. Slaughter finished the play.
Slaughter misses the bonus, though. So it will remain a 6-point lead for Barangay Ginebra, 67-61.
Ginebra goes to zone, to a 2-3 zone here.
Raba, down the middle, blocked by Greg. Thompson on the move.
A lot of block shots today already for Barangay Ginebra. Great seal by Slaughter. Nice pass.
Misses though from point blank. Funisher picks it up. Chongson on the move, looking to push. Wami lost his footing.
Lost his footing there, tried to push the ball, unfortunately, and it resulted in a turnover going back to Ginebra.
Sayang na pagkakataon as he already got by LA and was gonna fade away against Brownlee. But he took that one step too many. So Barangay Ginebra will be back in their attack zone, under 5.5 remaining in this third.
There they go to Brownlee again at the high post.
Uh-oh. Oh, Devon somehow got the scamper for that one. We thought it was already going to be a miscue, and JDV turns garbage into goal.
Tough. Turns over his right shoulder, hits him with a little semi-hook. Joe Devon's attacking the import, playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Back to an 8-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Chongson on the move, down the left, leaves it off for Raba. Fuller from 14 feet, doesn't work.
Interesting, Ginebra went zone for just one possession. They went back to man. Interesting coaching move by Coach Tim.
LA was trying to locate Slaughter on the dive. Malyari to Chongson.
Man,
slips again.
Down again.
And Coach Yang is not happy. He is redeploying Kevin Alas.
Not happy. I don't know what brand of shoes he's wearing, but he might want to look at that and maybe make a change. It's the second time in a row he's fell down, turned it over both times.
Kwame Chongson just walks all the way to the end of the bench as it was Aaron Fuller who got an earful from Coach Yang.
Man, the wrath of Coach Yang. I bet I don't play anymore.
Slaughter at the post. And it's character building. We've seen players melt under Coach Yang, but we've seen players thrive. Just like, for example, Kevin Louis Alas. One play after getting the tongue lashing of a lifetime, he comes up with a game-tying basket a couple of games ago to force a second overtime.
Yeah, as a player, you can't get too down about that.
J.R. Quinyan, fresh off the bench, relieving Fuller with a 3. He's got 9.
I tell you, the more outside shots he's able to hit, he can draw the big man of Ginebra away from the basket. That's a big weapon if he can be consistent from out there tonight.
Brownlee in trouble, gets it over to LA. Tenorio with a finger roll. Picture perfect finish para dito sa General.
LA shooting the ball so well from the three-point line that you have to close out long on him. And he doesn't really want to go by you. You don't see that a lot from him at this stage of his career, but there, because he's shooting the ball so well, it causes bad closeouts. He's able to penetrate, and great finish by him.
Take another look at that fresh move brought to us by Rick Zona. It won't let you down.
There's that long closeout. LA comes in traffic, able to scoop it up. One of the greatest point guards ever to play in the PBA, LA Tenorio.
Dribblers, ito na ang ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball Best Player of the Game. Congratulations, Skip Fernan Malabanan. Winner ka ng 3,000 pesos. Atin sa atin ang Phoenix Accelerate Gasoline Engine Oil na may speed booster para may power on demand ng kotse mo kahit anong trip. We gotta remember, you're ready. He's calling LA one of the all-time greats. He's the current Iron Man of the PBA, 500 plus consecutive games.
Unbelievable that he's able to do that, you know, with the PBA schedule, it being basically year-round, and him serving on the national team a few times. A lot of miles, but he stayed healthy. Wide open right there. He's playing with confidence right on cue. LA Tenorio, another three-pointer.
Another 10-point leader for Barangay Ginebra, 76-66, coming up on 3 minutes remaining in the third. Alas, looking for that response. LA takes it away. Tenorio rushing up. Ellis on that baseline, but he was starting to pop out. LA had him right where he wanted him, but Ellis decided to go away.
Just a miscommunication there. Looked like he had it. You know, didn't work out that time. Turnover.
And at 6:45 p.m., Manila Bulls versus Kia Big Canto. At again, Bravo sa TV5. We are PBA.
Last time around, Barangay Ginebra versus Kia, they just manhandled the Picanto with 11 shot blocks. Here in Calasiao, they've already got 5 shot blocks, and look at the block party that is translating into a slam dunk party for Barangay Ginebra.
Just beautiful basketball, some great passes here, which have led to the dunks. And, you know, they had 11 shot blocks last game against Kia. They're doing that again tonight, so that gives them a big advantage if they're able to get those easy baskets and then block shots at the other end. A lot of those shots are in the paint or layups that they're blocking as well.
NLEX down by 10, coming off their own timeout. Kinyahan hands it off, fakes it rather, puts it up. JR misses. Paulo Taha on the floor for the first time for Ginebra. Hustles for that one. Taha is with Tenorio, Slaughter, Cruz, and Ellis. Shervy from the outside, 17 footer is good.
That's what he's good at. He's made a career of making those mid-range jump shots, found his comfort zone. Great pass by LA Tenorio, knocks it down.
Here comes this lineup again for Coach Yang Giao. This is the lineup that brought them back from a double-digit deficit in the second and gave them the lead for a time. Lastimosa with Alas and Malyari. Aloseni and Kinyan will round out the front court. It was fuller earlier on, but those 3 guards, they're back.
Yeah, he's trying to counter Ginebra's size with quickness. LA Tenorio, unbelievable.
Wow! LA Tenorio is unconscious. 15 na ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra.
Got 14 points right now. Unbelievable shooting.
Oh, another block. Another block by Ginebra. Slaughter stopping Raba. And Raba not agreeing with that one, as well as Coach Yang. And somebody's either going to get warned or teed up. Ellie's just throwing it up. He's
just playing with a lot of confidence right now. He hasn't missed many three-pointers so far this conference. The basket's just big for him right now, and they're all going down.
Aloseni has been teed up here. So an extra point potentially for Ginebra.
Well, NLEX has to watch it here. They're getting frustrated. The lead has expanded now, and it's a crucial point of the game. They don't want to give away extra points. Now that's an extra point that they have to come back from. So I know it's frustrating. Things aren't going their way, but they got to keep their composure and keep playing. There's a lot of basketball still left to play.
Coach Yang Giao trying his best to calm himself down at this juncture. His team down by 16.
Uh-oh. Getting physical out there. A couple of Ateneans going at it. Raba's not happy with the technical foul, but compounded it with another foul away from the ball. They got to be careful not to get in penalty. That could be something else that might not go their way.
Rios, who had a solid run back in the first quarter, back on the floor. But his contribution was more on the defensive end versus Brownlee. Another foul was here on NLEX. And this is what you were talking about, Eric. How to manage your temper, your emotion, playing in this third quarter run, but against this third quarter run of Barangay Ginebra.
It's tough to do, especially when you play against Ginebra. You're against the crowd. Things are going their way. And basketball is an emotional sport. You know, you get emotionally invested in your team and its success. So, They just there's a...
There it is. Coach Yang has been teed up as well. You like the courteous side of Coach Yang?
At least he's polite. Things aren't going NLEX's way right now, but again, we're not in the fourth quarter yet. Still a lot of basketball to be played. NLEX plays fast. They came back against Phoenix. We have a ringside earshot of Coach Yang. He's right next to us, so he's pretty upset right now.
And he should be, because his team all of a sudden down by 18. Coach Yang trying to light a fire from under their fight. Lastimosa off the curl, blocked by Greg Zilla.
Great pass.
Oh, what a pass by LA! That's a 20-point lead for Ginebra. Ginyahan shoots over Slaughter. That's going to be a foul on Greg.
NLEX is lucky to get that call. It was kind of a quick shot. They were looking to get the call there.
That is our power move of the quarter, brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas.
Great pass by LA Tenorio. It's such a tough pass to make off the dribble with one hand over some defense there. Not many players can make that pass. That's why, like I said, one of the greatest point guards ever to play in this league.
This is a guy who has won on every level. LA Tenorio, from high school, back in San Beda, to college at the Ateneo, to his semi-pro teams, to his PBA teams at that. He's won with Alaska, he's won with Barangay Nebra. Yeah, both of those times, back in Alaska and back with Barangay Nebra, he was finals MVP.
He's a great player. Like you said, a winner.
Slaughter at the post against Al-Husseini once again. Raba getting a hand on that one. That'll leave 6.3 on the shot clock for Ginebra. 19-point lead here for the guys in red. Under a minute remaining in the third.
Well, the first thing NLEX has to do is tighten up their defense.
Cruz misses.
Ginebra's looking at a 36-point quarter right here. That's not good.
Ginyahan on the attack, swings a pass out. Rios against Tenorio. Trying to get it inside to Raba. Ball deflected by Greg.
It's been great interior defense by Ginebra with all the shot blocks and with their size. It's tough to get anything inside on the paint.
Al-Husseini with a catch and shoot. 6 points in the game for Raba. Coming up on half a minute remaining in the third. Tenorio spins away but lost his pivot. He's trying to explain that he got pulled, but it is already going to be a turnover. Alas trying to get it right back to Raba. Ball picked up by Lastimosa. Carlo on the move. Goes to that floater once again. Ginebra looking to take advantage of the numbers. Ellis passes to no one. Lastimosa in the open court will get a gimme.
Chris Ellis got caught in the air that time, kind of ignited the fast break when he turned it over. Another turnover by Chris Ellis. Not used to handling the ball in those types of situations.
And NLEX getting something going late in that third quarter to keep themselves within 15. As we take a look at this power move of the quarter brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas! Ang fourth quarter ng bakbakang NLEX at Barangay Nebra parating na on the other side of this break.
Hello mga Cebuanos. Catch us August 26th at the Hoops Dome in Lapu-Lapu City. The defending champs, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel, will face off against the Don Don Hontaveros-led Alaska Aces. Hope to see you there. We are PBA.
After a 2-point game at the half, Eric, you mentioned this, a 36-point explosion by Barangay Ginebra has blown this game up to a 15-point lead now, 86-71, entering the fourth and final quarter play.
Well, Ginebra's defense really sparked their offense, and they've had a number of shot blocks, which led to fast breaks and transition plays for them. However, NLEX, as bad as they played, they made a quick 5-0 run at the end of the quarter to keep them within 15. That was a really big last minute and a half for them. And now they have the ball. They're still in the game. Ginebra comes out in 2-3 zone again.
And you just got to look at our selfie brought to us by Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera. Eric, LA Tenorio led that charge. LA exploded for 14 points in the third quarter alone.
Brilliant basketball. And, another fast break layup for Ginebra. NLEX has had trouble all night getting back in transition.
Gut check time now for the NLEX Road Warriors. Lastimosa manning the point.
Ginebra back to man-to-man.
Aluseni shooting over Greg. They are joined on the floor by Rios, Quinyahan, and Alas. Katapat ngayon itong sina Taha, Slaughter, Ellis, Thompson, and Cruz. Both coaches electing to go all Filipino at the start of the sport.
Yep, another interesting move. In the first half, NLEX got the better of that. We'll see what happens right here at the start of the fourth.
Scotty leaning in. Foul picked up on Alas.
Pushing foul over 6 Alas. His third personal. First for the NLEX Warriors. Scotty Thompson, Cherry 2.
Get ready for the groundbreaking new musical collaboration. Coke Studio Philippines is coming up next. Taste the sounds of Pinoy music. Now Justin Brownlee is coming back on, relieving Jerry Cruz. Coach Tim wanting to put away NLEX early in this fourth frame.
Yeah, they brought him back pretty early, probably earlier than Coach Tim wanted, but he knows this is a crucial part of the game, it being just a 15-point lead and a lot of game left. I imagine Justin Brownlee is going to be in the game for the rest of the way here.
Alas with the leather. Going through that pick from Aluseni. Bounces to Raba. Aluseni scoops it up and in.
Finisher strong. Now he's in double figures with 10 points. Good finish by Raba.
More importantly, he has brought NLEX back within 13. Can they come up with a stop though? Thompson almost lost it. Play broken up, but batted right back to Scotty. Taha from the outside. That's good.
Ginebra's got quality players all up and down, whether you start or whether you don't play in the first half. Steps up and gets a big bucket here in the fourth quarter.
Alas on the move. Rifles a pass to the corner. It is Lastimosa who misses on that one. Brownlee collars it. Taha rim running.
It's just Ginebra, I don't know how many breakaway layups they've had, but it's been way too many if you're NLEX. Just giving them easy baskets, it's going to be tough to. They're tough to beat already, but when they're getting uncontested layups, it's usually a long night.
Aluseni from the outside, wala. Lastimosa, right place, right time, wrong shot. Quinyahan, still no goal. Barangay Ginebra will secure it. The guys in red up by 17. Ellis lilipad, clobbered by Aluseni. Raba would have none of it.
It's actually a good foul. Chris Ellis missed 2 foul shots earlier. He looked like going strong there for a layup.
As we take a look at this fresh move brought to us by Rick Zona, it won't let you down.
Been really impressed with the way Ginebra's run the court, and also, again, with their passing. They're passing and recognizing guys up ahead. They've got a number of fast break layups tonight.
Mga kapatid, pagkatapos ng ating game, susunod na ang iyong pinakaabangang Coke Studio Philippines. Tutok lang. 93-75, back to an 18-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Largest lead of the game was 20.
There you go back to zone. Coach Tim is switching up his defenses, keeping NLEX guessing.
Kevin Turrios kicks it over to Lastimosa. His pass.
Great hustle.
Nearly taken away, but they only have 4 seconds to shoot. Lastimosa to Alas.
Nice move.
Hit the rim. Kevin
another
block
shot.
Rios taps it over to Lastimosa. Carlo in traffic will shoot to the line for 2 shots. That 4-0 unblemished record of NLEX entire straights here, Eric. They have 9-22 to try and overcome an 18-point deficit.
Still a lot of time. It was nice that they stuck with it there. The ball got tapped way back in the backcourt, but they were able to, with the shot clock running down, still get fouled to shoot 2 free throws. So they just got to stay in the game, keep playing, but they have to tighten up their defense, especially their transition defense.
Aaron Fuller has been redeployed here by Coach Yang Yao. Let's see how he responds after getting a tongue lashing earlier on.
That's a good sub back in for NLEX. They need his size and energy, and hopefully he can be a factor for them here in the 4th quarter.
Slaughter hands it off to Thompson. Scotty down the middle, puts it up. Slaughter could not send it home. Fuller locates Lastimosa in the open court. Carlo takes it again.
Another shot block. Oh, they caught goaltending.
Goaltending that time on Chris Ellis.
I'm actually not sure if that was goaltending, but they called it, and NLEX was going to tip it back in anyways.
Here's another look at that last sequence. It looks like Carlo made sure it hit the board right away, as Slaughter comes up with a sweeping hook.
Great catch and finish there by Greg Slaughter, using his size to his advantage. Another great pass.
8 in the game for Greg Zilla. Kinyahan from top of the key. No. Taha. As Ponasher and Malyari are set to check back in. Here's the catch you were talking about, Eric. Slaughter just slithers his way into that shot.
That's tough, not being so big. It's a really tough catch, and then maneuver behind the basket to finish with his left hand. Not a lot of big guys can do that.
And you hear the howls from this crowd as Kagiwa checks back into this game. But even better, you see how the entire Barangay Ginebra bench came up on their feet to congratulate Taha, to thank him for his performance.
Those were great minutes by Paulo Taha. He didn't play in the first half, came in the second half, gave him some great minutes, and put them in a great position to win this game.
Ellis from the outside, doesn't work. Fuller couldn't control the board.
There's Scotty Thompson again on the board.
Brownlee for 3. Hatid sa atin yan ang Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera.
Another great find from Scotty Thompson. Justin Brownlee can make that shot. He was open.
Alas on the move. Doesn't work. Brownlee with the board. And Brownlee telling Scotty, take care of this one. That is his 10th rebound of this game. Talking about Brownlee. Pass too strong. Kinyahan pitches it out. Alas on the move. And he slips once again.
That's the 3rd time an NLEX player has fallen down on the fast break. Unfortunate.
Thankfully, nobody getting injured, but NLEX having trouble keeping traction here at the Calasiao Sports Complex.
Oh, great shot. The bush. Azul, right. Click. Oh. It's Durham. Witherspoon all over here. Space created.
Cummings will attack. Oh, yes. He's got some long arms.
Interesting doubleheader we've got on tap tomorrow. Blackwater looking to break into the win column as they take on Phoenix. 2-2. Etong Fuel Masters, they won their first two, dropped their last two. They look to get back on the winning track as well. Meralco, 3-0, will be taking on the 0-4 Kia Picanto.
Yeah, Morocco having a great conference so far with Alan Durham. A great import. They're going to look to go 4-0 and possibly first place if they win tomorrow.
Devance from the outside, didn't want to pull the trigger.
Great patience by Ginebra here.
Kakiwa off the catch. Nice handoff from Greg.
Ginebra's just playing really tough right now. They have a variety of different offenses that they're running. They came out, ran the triangle, and were super patient. Turned down a couple shots early in the shot clock. Mark gets a wide open 12-footer, knocks it down. He's made a career doing that.
Kanyahan for three, doesn't work. Look at Kakiwa get up there for the Kalawit rebound.
Mark Kakiwa turning back the clock right there. Oh!
Now Kakiwa takes a dive over at the other end.
See, playing in these out-of-town games, you know, there is air conditioning here, but because it's so packed into the small gym, sometimes the court can get slippery. This is the third player that's fallen down on a pretty basic move. That might have been just old age right there, though. I don't know. That jump stop looked a little creaky.
Still the largest lead of the game for Ginebra, though, at 22. Ponesher cuts three of them off. At shot ng Oppo L3+ dual selfie camera.
Nice shot right there by Larry Fonesher. Got the handoff in nice rhythm. Rose up and was able to knock it down.
And will that start the fight back for these Road Warriors? They have 19 points to try and make up with 6:31 remaining in this game. Now the referee's making sure everything is dry.
Beautiful handoff right there. Like I said, caught it in rhythm. Just even as he was going up, it just looked like it was going to go in. Those are the shots you want to get if you're NLEX to try to get back in this game. The clock is ticking now at 6:31 left in the game, down 19.
Thompson with the letter, gets it over to Brownlee.
This is just a matchup problem.
Thompson for three. Doesn't work. Fuller with the board, looks up court. Larry says relax. Here comes Malyari. Ponesher comes off that pick.
There's another one. Again, almost the same play, coming off a handoff in rhythm. Tim Cone is not happy with the defense there. And you don't want to see Larry Fonesher get hot because he can light up the scoreboard quick.
Back-to-back long bombs by the baby-faced assassin has brought his squad back within 16. 6-12 remaining in this game. Tikman at pakinggan. Coke Studio Philippines, susunod na.
I just want to make a point there. Coach Tim was very upset with Scotty Thompson's defense. And what he's doing is he's going through on those handoffs. Well, Larry Fonesher is a shooter. He's made threes. He can get hot. What he wants him to do is go over the top or chase, not go through, because Larry Fonesher with clean looks are going to knock those down.
And NLEX extending their defense to the backcourt to delay the attack of Barangay Ginebra. Slaughter versus Fuller at the post. Slaughter making his move. Jump hook is missed. But Slaughter gets his own board. Put back, bounces out. An opportunity for NLEX. Larry
Wide
again.
open again.
No.
Oh.
Fuller with a putback. and we've got a 14-point game.
NLEX making a little run here, making it interesting.
Devon's in the front court. Down low to Greg, hand off to Scotty, lost it on the way in. Did it hit his leg? Looks like it's last touch on one of the guys in white.
Coach Tim brings L.A. Tenorio back. He was such a valuable asset to him in the third quarter when they broke it wide open. He wants to close the game with L.A. Tenorio.
Tenorio exploded for 14 of his 17 in that third frame, turning a 2-point game into what was looking like a blowout already, but NLEX not giving up here. We were talking about gut check time, character check for NLEX. They are showing a lot of positives right now.
A Yingao team, I tell you what, they're going to play it all the way till the end. They won't give up, that's for sure.
Kagiwa with a one-handed putback. I don't think even Coach Heng could believe what just happened.
Mark Kagiwa following it back up, has 8 big points. It's a big rebound and stick back for a guard, Mark Kagiwa.
One of the better rebounding guards in the history of the game. Bonacher misses.
They're really looking for him. Unfortunately, he hasn't made his last 2 attempts, but they were looking to ride him after he made a couple 3-pointers in a row.
Under 5 minutes now remaining in this game. Tenorio once again inside to Greg.
L.A. Tenorio just a master at the pick and roll. Looked off the defender, threw it high for Greg Slaughter. L.A. Tenorio does it again.
Malyari over to Fuller. Over to Alas. Baseline reverse. Kevin bounces out. Fuller couldn't clean it up. Fuller around the third serving is good.
Great effort by NLEX there. Stick with it.
Fuller finally gets himself to 20 points, but they got a long hill to climb with just over 4 minutes remaining in this game. Devon tries his hand. JT lights it up.
What a game he's having as well.
25 big points for Joe Devance. Bonacher from the baseline, no. And I tell you this, if Ginebra hangs on to this one, they are up 19 with less than 4 minutes to go. The toughest job remaining in the night is for Major Payne to choose a be the player of the game.
It's going to be tough right now between LA and JDV. Those guys have been brilliant tonight, both of them.
As we take a look at this power move, the quarter brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas. That is the toughest part. When a bunch of people play really well and a couple of them really stand out, I'll leave it up to you, my man.
No pressure, thanks.
You're the Major Payne. Nobody, Devance, Tenorio, they ain't gonna complain. they can't say anything to you.
Yeah, I don't want to play favorites. They've both been brilliant. It's gonna be a tough choice.
Outside jumper, bounces over the backboard. And Barangay Ginebra looking like they will be the first team to put a blemish on that 4-0 NLEX record.
I've been really impressed with Ginebra tonight. They got matchup problems. Like whenever they get in trouble, they can just go to Brownlee in the post, or they can go to Greg Slaughter in the post and play decoy. And they're so patient and giving them different looks on offense. They've been tough to defend tonight.
Another thing we got to keep in mind in this game, as Brownlee hurries that 3, is at some point in this game with 3:03 remaining, both of these coaches have to start thinking quotient. We got to remember, NLEX is 4-0, might be 4-1 in the next 3 minutes. Barangay Ginebra will be on their way to 3-1. These teams might have that quotient playing at the end of the elimination round.
It's very important. That's a great point. With an 11-game season, there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be tied when the eliminations are done, and that quotient is big. So either way, NLEX and Ginebra need to play every possession these last 2.5 minutes.
Malapit na nating matungayan ang kakaibang musical collaboration ng ating mga OPM icons and fresh new talents. Coke Studio Philippines, susunod na.
Substitution, Scotty Dawson for Mark Aguila, Algeria for Justin Bradley.
Mark Aguila's played great tonight. Didn't have the big numbers like he put up against Kia, but solid performance, very efficient performance from Mark Aguila. It's great to see.
Ferrer almost lost this. He had to put it up against the shot clock.
I was going to say, if that went in, it was really Ginebra's night, but
we would have left our table.
our job would be done.
Fuller at the post, hands it off to Alas.
Like I said, these possessions are important, so every stop and score is going to go a long way.
Last 2 minutes sa atin ng Cobra sa Cobra Energy Drink. Play laban ka! Marcelo misses. NLEX just looking to cut this deficit to something that won't hurt them as much if the quotient comes into play.
Another shot block by Ginebra. Their interior defense has been great. Made a big difference in the game. LA Tenorio checks out. He's played brilliant tonight. Was a big part of their run in the third quarter that blew this game wide open. He's been playing great basketball this whole Governor's Cup so far.
Malyari buries that three. NLEX will be back in action on August 13 at the MOA Arena when they take on the Meralco Bolts, and then the 18th against Blackwater. Then they take on the San Miguel Beermen on August 27. Barangay Ginebra, we've already mentioned this. Back in action August 26th in Cebu at the Lapu-Lapu Gymnasium against Alaska. Then they go to the MOA on the 30th of August when they take on Phoenix, and then Manila Clásico September 3 at the Smart Araneta.
Still a long way to go this conference. We're approaching the halfway point, but there's a lot of basketball to be played, and like I said, with an 11-game season, one win here or there can make a big difference in the standings when it comes to playoff time.
So in the next 61 seconds, only 2 teams will remain unblemished. That is going to be the Meralco Bolts at 3-0 and the Star Hotshots at 3-0.
Yeah, it's an interesting conference. The Governor's Cup, NLEX, they're going to suffer their first loss tonight, but it's not all bad for them. You know, they had a great start to the conference. They're 4-0, and basically they played even with Ginebra with the exception of just the third quarter. So that's still something they can build on. Take a look at the tape of that third quarter, see what went wrong. But if I'm NLEX, I'm a little concerned right now on the import situation because he's got off to a great start, but now the teams have been able to scout him and see him play. I wonder if the scouting's been a little bit better and their teams are defending him a little bit better. At least they did that tonight.
And that's always been the case when we have import-flavored conferences. First game, especially, or maybe even the first 2-3 games, they can have their way, but all of these coaches, the coaching staff, even the players themselves, they figure stuff out.
Yeah, able to see these games, but great win by Ginebra, puts them right back in the thick of things. They show that they're title contenders again in this Governor's Cup.
Barangay Ginebra will improve to 3-1. NLEX will drop to third place at 4-1, just half a game ahead of their conquerors tonight here in Calasiao. 110-97, your final score. Barangay Ginebra outlasting NLEX here in Pangasinan.
Very entertaining game tonight. Great for the fans out here. A lot of Ginebra fans are here, so they were really happy to see the wins.
And the toughest part of Major Bain's job tonight coming up. Who is our Be the Player of the game?
It was a tough decision, but I'm going to go with Joe Devance. He was great in that first half, was incredibly efficient and got out on the break, really led them the whole night. You know, what can I say? The guy was just efficient, didn't miss many shots, and at this stage in his career, for him to play like this on the road, great for him, player of the game.
They were down double digits early, but it was Joe Devance who got them right back in it, and they win by 13. That'll do it for us from here in Calasiao, Pangasinan. Tutok lang at malapit na ang Coke Studio Philippines. Taste the sounds of Pinoy music. On behalf of our producer Randy Victoria, our director Francis Supilio, our production coordinator Tati Chio, and statsman Roy Lopez. My partner making his debut on Sports 5, Major Bain Eric Mang. Ako po si Magumarjo, nagpapasalamat sa inyo panonood. This has been a Sports 5 production of the Philippine Basketball Association.
Walang maiiwan. All Filipino, all heart, all out. We are PBA. We are strength, we are hope, we are dreams come Pamilyahan, kapatiran, bawat segundo walang maiiwan.